Oh, I'm still very, very white. The blinds are up. Good morning, Amber. Let's close the blinds down. There we go. Have you guys on mute. Okay. Can you see and hear me? I'm having issues this morning. Can you see and hear me? Amber, can you see me? Amber, can you hear me? I'm sorry you have to make an annoying trip to the hardware store today. I'm hoping Kevin doesn't have to make, well, he does have to go to the store at some point. Because we're out of kitty food and she's been eating, well, it's not kitten food, but it's the food we got in the Kitnip box, which is good food. It's organic and everything. Or it's whole grain, but she should have kitten food still. And she doesn't. So, who let the dogs out? Nobody. Oh, I get myself comfortable here because I tried one way, but the blinds were too much. That's right. You don't want to go through that again. Good morning, whoever else is here. Okay, Amber, I'll be here. Melody, if you're stalking, good morning, Melody. Oh, it's too early for you. You shouldn't be up yet. Well, good morning, Trisha. Sorry you had to go through all those problems just to comment. Oh. It is a beautiful day. I have this window open right here. Well, I hope you aren't doing anything important. But I have this window open right here, and the breeze coming in is so, it's not hot and it's not cold. It's just, it's fall. It's fall temperatures. It's what I love. It's what I moved here for. This is the kind of weather that I've been dying to have. And you could just open the windows and just let the fresh air in. I love it so much. So much. Oh. I just woke up. I didn't even make tea or anything. I mean, I just woke up, went to the restroom. Played with Nora. tell everybody something that happened last night with my niece Crystal, but I want to wait for some more people to get here, so I have to say it several times. So is Nora. Boomer's not quite yet. Boomer doesn't wake up this early because he stays up really late at night. Plus, he hasn't heard me in the kitchen yet. Hey, Jerry. How was your cookout yesterday? I heard you ate a really lot of food. That's good. You need to eat. Surprised hair ain't flying yet. Oh. Why the hell is the air conditioner on? Hold on a minute. Don't fall. Okay. The air conditioner was still on from yesterday. Good morning, Savannah. Did everybody have a good night's sleep? I didn't. Ooh. I did fall asleep. I don't know what time I fell asleep. Glad you guys all did. I did fall asleep. I don't know what time I fell asleep. No, I was up when Kevin went to bed. And Crystal called me at 1:45. So I was up then. And I was dealing with an issue with her probably for about an hour. So I was up till at least 3. And then I was up and down and probably went to sleep at about 4-ish or 5-ish. And then I was up and down with the animals, and Nora just took a head dive off of the cat condo. And I probably went to sleep at about 5-ish. Are you telling us you're eating for 2, Jerry? So I went to bed about 5-ish, and I was up at about 6 with the cat trying to suckle my ears. Hey, Christy's here. Hey, Christy, how are you? I had a Shiver marathon the other night, guys, and you guys all got to go check it out, especially her last video, because she's talking about whether or not she should continue vlogging. And she's an awesome vlogger. It comes natural to her. She flows when she talks in front of the camera. She is natural, and I think she should continue to vlog. She should do a live. She should do a Q&A, and she should do some tags. Yes! See, Sarah agrees with me. Sarah agrees with me. I think she would be an awesome vlogger. You felt like it yesterday, Jerry? Yes, Christy, you should. Definitely. Mm-hmm. You really should. Sarah said she's been waiting for another video for you. She keeps waiting. Nothing's coming out. It's like waiting for the sequel. Yeah, I was up till about 3. No, yeah. No, I was up till about 5. Went to bed around 5. The cat woke me up about 7 wanting to suckle. So I had to get her interested in something else. So then I went back to sleep. So I slept probably about 3 hours, 4 hours. Oh, that's awesome, Christy. We can't wait. Jerry, you need to sleep, not just eat, sleep. If you're eating for 2, you gotta sleep for 2. But I think you should do a Q&A. Because some people did not like me leaving California and decided to end the friendships instead of continue the friendships from a distance. No, still got too much to do in this room because we didn't get a lot done yesterday. We got a lot done yesterday, but we didn't get it finished because Kevin's back went out, and hopefully his back will be better today and we can get it done. Yeah. Yes, Nikki and John and us, we're still friends. We still talk to them. I still have friends in California that I talk to, like Rhonda's in California, Kaya's in California. I have a lot of friends in California that I do still talk to. But some people decided that they wanted to end the friendship. So Kirsty ended the friendship before I even left California because she knew I was leaving and she didn't want any part of it. So she pretty much ended it before we left California. That's why you didn't see her in any videos leading up to us leaving. Yeah, it's sad. It hurts. I did get a phone call from Kayla, Blue Car Lady. But when I tried calling her back, it was a butt call. And, yeah. So, she has nothing to say to me. And I've given, when we left, we gave her so much stuff that we couldn't bring with us. Not that that should matter, but that's their decision. If they don't want to keep the friendship, I can't force them to keep the friendship, and personally, if they wanted to end the friendship, I shouldn't try and keep the friendship. It's not worth, if they didn't want to keep it, it's not worth me being upset about, and it's not worth me trying to force a friendship because it's a stupid reason for them to end the friendship to begin with. So to me, they weren't true friends. Exactly, Sarah. That's it. I'm deleting you from everything. Good morning, Jess H. I don't know, Christy. I don't know. I mean, look at everybody I talk to here, and you guys are all amazing. There's no reason why I can't have that with my friends that I actually have in real life, but they chose that not to do that. So, no, they're not. So that's why you know, I decided I'm not going to cry over it. I'm not going to. This is what's made me a harder person, guys. This is what's made me, part of what's made me exactly, Jess, exactly. But this is what's, I've always considered myself, and I'm not trying to, not trying to sound like conceited or anything like this. I've always considered myself a very nice person, and I do things for people. I do a lot of things for people, to the detriment where I give them the last dollar in my wallet, okay? And even when we didn't have it, I would do that. And I feel like a lot of people, well, some people took advantage of that and would walk all over me. And I would allow that to happen, and I'm not doing that anymore. So I speak my mind. And sometimes it may come across as me being a bitch, and I'm sorry if that's the way it sounds to a lot of people, but I'm not being a bitch. I'm just not being a doormat anymore, if that makes sense to anybody. Thank you, Jess. Exactly. Like all of you guys are here for me every day. And you guys, I consider family and better friends than the people that were in my life that decided to leave my life because of that. Well, I can't wait for that, Christy. Exactly, Trisha. So do I, Sarah. So do I. You're here whenever you can, Christy, and you know what? That makes the world, that means the world to me. And, you know, you don't have to be here every day to be a friend. You don't. You don't have to be here every day to show you care. I mean, Sarah and I would go months without talking, but that doesn't mean we didn't love each other. And Kaya and I would go months without talking, and that doesn't mean we don't love each other. Good morning, basket case. That's how I feel today. And it's only 9:30 in the morning, if that. She was here the other day. She was in here the other day. That's awesome, Christy. I think that is a fantastic idea. Good morning, Cole. Exactly, Kaya. Exactly. And those that decide to leave, then they decide to leave. Yes, it's Job, everybody. Basket case is Job. Changed his name to fit right in with all of us. And to fit in with Nora. Yeah, Sarah, that's kind of the way it was with with Kirsty. She wanted me all to herself and only. That's wonderful, Christy. I can't wait. When you get here, you have a place to stay. Yep. Oh, Florida is pretty. I've been there too. Yeah. Don't mind the cattail waving around in front of the camera. Or hitting me in the face. It's soft. Exactly. Exactly. I have another friend in California, Lori, and she was my maid of honor in my wedding, and we went through a really, really rough patch, her and I, and we didn't talk for a long time. But when she found out I was moving, she was at my doorstep, ready to help me pack, ready. She was the one who was helping me clean the RV. She was right there, ready to help with everything, and crying right along with me. And we still talk. We talk on the phone at least once a week, if not more. She doesn't come into the lives. She watches, but she can't comment, and she's not blocked or anything. And it's something on her end. But even if she doesn't make it to the lives or come to the lives, we still talk. We still talk all the time. So, and I love her to death. I do. Just watch out for the alligators, Christy. I hear they are killing this year. Literally. Ow! Nora just attacked my foot. Having neck pains again, and that's not a good sign. Ah! Exactly. Exactly. Your true friends are like family, like Sarah, like Kaya. Sorry, guys, Nora knocked the phone over. Like Sarah, like Kaya, you know. I thought other people were, but when push comes to shove, you really find out who your true friends are and who's going to be there for you through thick and thin. So, but you know what? It's not the quantity of friends that you have, it's the quality of friends that you have in your life. And I found that out. Yeah. So far, I don't have any friends up here, but you know what? I have Michelle, who lives in Weir. That's not real close, but you know what? I don't need friends. I have my husband, who is my best friend. You know, and we get along fantastically, and he is my best friend in the whole wide world, and we spend a lot of time together. We spend a lot of time together, and we do fun stuff when I'm not sick. When I am sick, he takes care of me. You know, he's an amazing man, and he's my best friend. We were friends before we actually, you know, got together and dated. Even though we dated, but we became friends before we became serious. And that's, you know, he's my best friend. But I don't have friends up here, but I have all of you guys. And you guys are my friends and my family, and I take you with me wherever I go. So, Yeah, and I have Nora, the crazy cat. She's my baby, you know. So, I'm fine. I'm fine. So, enough talking about the people who dumped me out of their lives. But I'm happy. But let me tell you what happened to my niece Crystal last night, everybody. Her Oh yeah, we still talk to Nikki and John. Nikki and John, they're like family to us. You know, they're like, I know it sounds weird, but we're old enough to be their parents. So we kind of feel like friends but parental type. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. You know, we don't act parental, but it's like we always worried about them and stuff like that. And when Iris was born, it was like, oh, I got a grandbaby, you know? And it's just, yeah, thank you, Job, thank you. It's going to be hard for me to call you Job now that you're basket case, because basket case fits so much better. But, you know, it's just, I don't know. But let me tell you what happened with Crystal last night. She needed to get away for a couple of nights. So her and her friend, who's pregnant, and her other little girl that she's got a little 2-year-old, or I don't know exactly how old she is. They went down to South Carolina to spend the night at the beach, a couple of nights at the beach. See, it does fit. So it's going to be hard for me to call you Job now. But they got to the hotel, and they spent the first night at the hotel. And she doesn't, first of all, she doesn't get her check until Wednesday. So she needed money to do this. So Kevin and I gave her money to do this. So they spend the first night at the hotel. There's cockroaches in their room. So they go down to the desk and they ask for a different room. There's no other rooms to be had. So they asked for a refund so they can go to a different hotel. They wouldn't give them a refund. Because they stayed the first night. So they said, well, you stayed the first night, so there's no refund. Well, my niece's mouth got away from her, and so they wouldn't let them stay the second night, and they wouldn't refund them the money. So I said, you call the health department. So they called the police. They called, you know, the health department was closed because this was like at 1 o'clock in the morning. The health department was closed, so they couldn't do that, you know. And so basically at 1 o'clock in the morning, because there was cockroaches with a pregnant woman and a child, is a health risk. Staying in a room with cockroaches, they got kicked out of the hotel because there was no other room. They didn't want to stay in a room with cockroaches, and they wouldn't reimburse them the money for the second night. So they got left in the middle of South Carolina with no place to stay or go, and no money for another hotel. So the best the police could do was tell them to contact the health department and stuff in the morning, but chances are they weren't going to get a refund. I said, oh, no, you're going to get a refund because I'm going to contact them in the morning. Trust me. So they will get a refund. I don't know. I will find out the name of the hotel. Trust me, because I'm going to deal with it this morning. So they found another hotel close by that had a room, but they had no money. So I had to do another Cash App and send her some money so they could pay for the hotel for the second night. But 2 o'clock in the morning, they're out on the street in South Carolina, a pregnant mother, a 2-year-old, and my niece. And it's ridiculous that the hotel did something like this to them. Yes, I know my niece and her mouth can get away with her when she's mad, but that was just uncalled for. That was uncalled for. And, you know, that's a health risk. It's a health risk that a hotel is going to have a visit from the health department. Yep. And I'm going to tell my niece to call the news station. There's a news station in New York. I don't know what station it is, but they have this one guy that helps people in situations like that where they've been done wrong by bigger businesses and whatnot. And I'm going to have her call there as well, because I don't know about all of you guys, and give me your opinions. I think it was totally wrong. I think it was totally wrong. They should have either gotten another room, or they should have gotten reimbursed for the second night. And because they spent the first night, they weren't going to reimburse them for the second night. They spent the first night because it was so late at night. They got there, they couldn't do anything about it. But when you wake up and there's a cockroach on you, yeah, you're going to do something about it. Sorry. I had to do that little... Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. And they probably didn't get their money back because Crystal's mouth went when they first said no, that we don't have another room, and no, you cannot get reimbursed. And Crystal's mouth went off instead of being, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Yeah. Now, at this point, I don't care if they get their money back, but the hotel is going to have a visit from the health department. And hopefully get on the news. Oh, and back to our other conversation real quick. I don't know. I got to find that out. If it is company owned, then there's going to be some major issues. If it's not company owned, if it's not a chain, or if it's a private hotel, hopefully they get in a lot of trouble. Either way, hopefully they get in a lot of trouble. So, but we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. Back to the other conversation about... I'm not going to say names, but the people who decided to cut me out of their lives because I moved. The person who complains about having to look up my nose created a new account. Yes, we will be talking to the Better Business Bureau. Created a new account, and that is one of them. Exactly. We're not asking for both nights. They did stay the first night, and they're willing to pay for that, but they want the money back for the second night. And at this point, they don't even care if they don't get the money back for the second night. They just want justice at this point. Yep. They just want justice at this point. They don't care. We don't care about the money at this point. We just want justice, because that was definitely not the way that the hotel should have handled the situation. But I guess it was something going on, and most of the hotels were booked. So they thought they could get away with it, probably. Well, they don't know who they're messing with, because I don't let that kind of stuff go. As you guys well know, I don't let that kind of stuff go. What is your internet doing, Jess? That's for sure. Oh, well, you're commenting now. So it's working right now. Oh, saying you were offline. That's weird. So, but yes, the person who's been complaining about looking up my nose and saying other rude comments is one of the people from California that created a new account and is just harassing me. Yeah, exactly. And a pregnant woman. And a pregnant woman. Mm-hmm. Wrong. Wrong in so many ways. Ugh. Yeah, they're also the ones that told me we couldn't open a bed and breakfast because I'm stuck on the couch or I'm glued to the couch. My response was, I'm not glued to the couch, silly, it's Velcro. I can get up whenever I want. So. Velcro. I know who it is, so I don't engage. I just make, wise ass remarks back. Whatever. They don't believe in mental health issues, and they think that I need to get off of all of my meds and that Kevin is an enabler. That there's nothing wrong with me. Mm-hmm. And this person needs meds. Trust me. Big time. And I'm sure there'll be a comment on this video about it. She's going after my armpit now. I know you do. Yes, I have basket case. Yes, I have. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Kiss this paw. Kiss your paw. got a loud purr. Good one to play for the trolls. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a sign of a healthy mind. It's not. I love my little baby. I'm so glad I brought her home. You know, I washed the old dog beds so we could put a dog bed in the bedroom so Freckles could sleep in a dog bed instead of on the floor, because instead of moving both the dog bed back and forth for him, and he slept on the floor in the bedroom. Yep, he slept on the floor anyway. I know, Sarah, I've been there for a couple. Yeah. I've been there for a couple. I've had my share since being on YouTube. Nikki has her share, I'll tell you. They've had people, when they live next door to us, just drive right up to the house. They had somebody in their backyard. When they moved, not to Uncle Roger's house, they lived in a house between living next door to us and Uncle Roger's house. They lived in a house somewhere else. And when they lived in that house, they had some guy who hardly spoke English come up to the door when Nikki was home by herself, ring the doorbell. And he said, "Oh, good, Nikki home. And he said, "Me get bag. And went to the taxi and got a bag, a big duffel bag of clothes or whatever out of the car, and was coming back to the door to stay with Nikki. And Nikki locked the door and called the police. I mean, that's scary. Just showing up like that. Oh, me stay here. Yeah, I can see Alice doing that. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I had someone threaten suicide because I wouldn't talk to him. One day I talked to them every day, and one day I wouldn't talk to them, and they threatened suicide. Oh, wow, look at this. Come a little closer, babe. Check out that hairstyle, guys. Kevin's awake. I want bacon and eggs this morning instead of lunch. You don't have to show me. I can imagine. She even tried to get to you through me at one point. I think I told you that. Yeah. I can't do that, Jerry. I need to. Oh, yeah. Yeah. After you guys stopped talking, she hit me up all the time. All the time she was hitting me up. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. Don't want to talk to you. Nope. Oh, I just don't talk to her. She doesn't even try anymore. Nope. Yep. When I was posting the Halloween pictures the other night, I almost didn't post that one because she was in it, but yep. No, it's not. It's not. But in some cases, when you're the only friend that these people have, then they don't know what else to do with their lives. Mm-hmm. Well, my life is kind of displayed, so. Yeah, exactly. Yep. But I choose to display my life. You know what I mean? That's my choice. And this is our daily life channel. So you guys get to see the good, the bad, the ugly, you know? We don't hide, you know, stuff from you guys. You guys get to see me cry. You guys get to see me laugh. Okay, Trisha, we love you, and we'll talk to you later. Well, you know, that's his issue. He's spiraled so downhill since you've left, and that's his own damn fault. He had many opportunities to straighten his life out and repair what he ruined, and he didn't. Bye, Trisha. But it's his own damn fault. How's your back this morning, babe? I know, Sarah, and I appreciate it because you did that mainly for us, and I know that. Angel's awake! Angel's awake! That licks all over my face now. My little puppy. My little puppy. That's why animals are so much better than humans. They love you unconditionally. And they can't leave you. What's Daddy doing in the kitchen? What's Daddy doing in the kitchen? What was Daddy doing in the kitchen? Yeah. I haven't had to go that far yet. I haven't had to go that far with anybody yet. I did have to involve the police on a matter that is pretty current, though, and that's all I'll say on that, because that's something that's still going on. And that's all I can say about that one. I'm sorry, babe. I didn't hear your answer about your back.
I still have one.
He still has one. But is it a sore back today, or is it a better back?
Why?
I just want to know because I care. I don't have any ulterior motives. I just want to know. So answer me. It's better. Is it all better or just feels a little better?
Okay.
It's okay. See, now I'm getting the real answers. His back is okay today. So who's all still with me? I'm down to 6 people. Did our topic chase people away this morning? That's funny, Sarah. That's funny. Yeah. I know where they live. I just don't bother. I just don't bother. The one I'm not even deleting the new or blocking the new account because I think it's fun just to mess back.
Nice.
I am being nice. Kevin says be nice. No, it's not. It's just childish, immature BS. I can fall right back to sleep right now, guys. I'm so tired, but I want my bacon and eggs first. Kevin always makes me breakfast. There will be a nibbling this week, guys. There will be a nibbling this week. I'm actually going to get dressed today and do it. I used to, Joe, or basket case, sorry. I used to, and it wasn't a good thing. I may be tiny, but I have a temper. And yeah. Yep, we're going to do a nibbling today. It's going to be a pot roast in the crock pot. I know I've done those before, but I'm doing a different recipe with it this time. So, yeah. I'm doing an old recipe that I used to do that I've never vlogged before. So, and Kevin's never had it. I mean, it's an old recipe that I used to do. And Kevin's never had it. So, I'm going to do it that way. So it's a different recipe for pot roast in the crock pot. So hopefully you guys will all enjoy it. And I'm going to make that today for dinner. Yep. You never cooked one before? Oh, do you have a crock pot, Cole? Teach me, Val. I will. Do you have a crock pot? It's so easy in a crock pot. And it just falls right apart. Oh, it's so yummy. It's so yummy. I'll teach you. I have all those in me too, basket case. I do. And I have my dad in me, and my dad had a temper. My dad had a temper. I remember one time, the three of us girls, none of us wanted to do the dishes, and we were fighting over whose turn it was to do the dishes. And my dad came in the kitchen and threw all the dishes in the trash can. I remember that. You went under the blanket, baby. Come on. Come on. She's just like me. I don't like to lay on the leather couch without a blanket under me. And Angel's the same way. She doesn't like to lay on the couch without a blanket under her. So I have to put a blanket down and then put a blanket over her. So, crazy. So, but anywho, guys, let's all try and keep our tempers in check today, basket case. And let's all try and have a good day and not dwell on the people who've left our lives, because it's their loss, not ours. We have each other, and we have our significant others in our lives, and our best friends and families that we love all so much. So let's think about all the positives that we do have in our lives and how happy that makes us. I have all of you guys, and I have my best friend making me some bacon and eggs right now. So remember all of that, guys, and think about all the positives in your lives today. And I will catch you guys. Hopefully, I'll do a checking in. I know I haven't been doing my checking ins. We've just been so busy. But hopefully, I'll do a checking in this afternoon, and I know, right? And letting people close and letting people in your lives. It's hard. But anyway, hopefully I'll do a check-in in this afternoon and let you guys know where we stand with the living room. Yes, we're still working on the living room, but we will get it done. Anyway, I will check in with you guys this afternoon. If not, I will see you all for closing time tonight. I love you all so much. Thank you all for always being here for me and for understanding everything that we talked about today. You guys are amazing. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys all later. Bye, guys.